Hello, I did it audience. Hope you're having an awesome day, evening, or whatever time you're watching this video. Glad you're here. Glad you clicked on this video. And I would love it if you hit the subscribe button, and I'd love it if you hit the like button. So this is Percy coming to you. I'm on server 209 on my new account for this video and talking about what it's like to play the game as a new account. So one of the things that I'm at the stage right now is to join an alliance, and I want to talk about what are the best steps to look at in joining an alliance. And hopefully when you join an alliance, it is for the long game and not the short game. But sometimes with early servers, alliances come and go, and so on. But let's kind of talk about it. One of the things that I suggest doing before joining an alliance, and I know it's very tempting to join an alliance right away as soon as you start playing the game or pretty quickly, but you don't have knowledge of the land, the server, the players, the strengths of the alliances, and so on. And so right now I initially started in red. Kingdom Red, but I may be switching. And even though it's expensive and costs 2,000 gems, don't not be committed to the color selection that you started with. Just because, you didn't know anything about the different kingdoms and what's the best direction to go when we're starting. So don't be afraid to change that. Now, if you ever need to change that, all you need to do is click here, and you could select your territory, what color you want to change to. Now, I suggest if you could wait to get to Lord level 10, and the reason why I say wait to Lord level 10 is you can now see rankings. And you can kind of get a feel of, okay, where the power is at, where the growth is at. You can also, click on any of the alliances, get information. So what I do is, I look at who's trending higher with power, and it's not all about power. So first of all, I look at, I see JOT, I see, and then DK and Blacklist International. And then after that, I kind of like to look at their description. So we have experienced players. We are organized. They have Discord, 15K in power, active. They have allies already, which is DK and Black. And we're not here for a week. We're here forever. So that's good. It looks like they're experienced players, so there was planning that went into this alliance and building this alliance. So far that it seems to be attractive to me right now. And the leader name is Jon Snow. Now we go into Dragon Knights. We are one big family, welcome allies, big. So not a lot of information there initially. They do have an alliance, at least they have listed that. So they also have alliance, seem to be with, JOT, but they haven't updated that information yet. And they're sitting there at 5, so they're sitting a little higher than Black International. Now, I did happen to witness Black International take over a city, and it was very early for me. So it was very active, though, in taking over the city. There was a lot of players participating with that, taking over the city. That is also a good sign. And here they say, hello and hopefully welcome. We are the Blacklist. Our guild welcomes experience and, beginners. Your active participation will be your key to development. Join us to evolve in mutual respect and very good vibe. And they got blue, all blue, and then they got DK and GOT. So it looks like the main big 3 power alliances right now have an alliance with each other with not attacking, which is good with growth. It can hinder, attacking other kingdoms, but usually with a new server that there's plenty of players to attack out there. So right now I'm leaning between Black International and Game of Thrones. So those are the two that I'm leaning for right now, which is unfortunately I'm red. So let's take a look at other things. Other thing I like to look at is what cities have been taken over. And so we look at this one right here. We got Game of Thrones. We got this one, 4AK, and we got this one, Game of Thrones. So Game of Thrones got 2. They got a 3rd. And this is 4AK. Gnome Walking. Game of Thrones 5 and 6. So it looks like Game of Thrones has itself pretty well together with taking over cities. If we look at here, we got power, one power, and one power. All on the line, we got Blacklist International, MK, War, Blacklist International, and Blacklist International. So the neat thing about Blacklist International, they have some level 2 cities right here and right here. And so, and then look at Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones also had some level 2 cities too. So it looks like right now, and where I'm at right now, where's my kingdom? That's not my kingdom. Where's my kingdom? Let's go to my kingdom. I'm at red. I'm kind of, if you look at the map, I'm sitting there in between red and green. I think I'm going to make the decision, and this is Kings and Queens. And then this looks like the other big alliance right here. They're taking over a city. Let's go take a look at this right now. So it looks like, well, someone did an early hit and started to try to take over a city too early. But it looks like MF is going to take over this city right here. So let's go back into the map. And so MF, Dragon Kings, and I bet it's Dragon Kings. So Red's falling a little bit behind on taking over cities that it looks like. So right now, I'm making the decision that I am going to change color and I'm going to spend the 2,000 gems. So here we go. I am now going to be green. I forgot about that. So normally it costs 2,000 gems. So you have given one a token to change your color. So it's not going to cost me anything to change my color, which is great. So I am going to change the color. I am now officially green. One of the things that I mentioned in the previous video, which was kind of incorrect, and I want to correct myself right now, is when you start building your barracks, start making troops right away. Make troops right away, load it up, fill your training grounds completely full, because when you upgrade and level up your cities, these troops automatically upgrade. And so you want to use the cheaper resources to make your troops when you can. And so take advantage of that as much as possible. And let's go ahead. And so I've made a decision that I am going to Game of Thrones. Let's go find a Game of Thrones. Well, all I have to do is go into the ranking. I don't need to find the city. We're going to the ranking, and I am applying to... Let's see. So it's at max level. That's my issue right now. Is it is at max level. So they got members to kick, and I have to. What I'm going to do is try to contact someone. Let's see. I think I saw someone out in chat. an R5 right here. So I'm going to reach out to the R5, looking to join. But hopefully soon. So one of the things, your problem that you run into when you join in a server is, let's say you don't meet the requirement of power to join the alliance. So some things that you could do real quickly to gain your power and gain your main troop march power quickly is focus on your main march. Just focus on your main march. Level up characters. You can use level ups. So you got level ups here. You could develop. Do everything that you can here with your main march on leveling that up. And generally on a new server, if you're underneath that minimum power requirement, you could quickly level up your main march and get to that power requirement. So I send a message right now. Obviously, it's going to make me some time for them to respond, but I'm hoping to join an alliance soon, and more videos will be coming out about joining a new server. Hit the thumbs up, like, subscribe. More videos coming out. Thanks. Bye.